It's April 18th, 2024, and the passing of Jerry Savelle, who was a Word of Faith gospel preacher. I guess you could say that, but he was more of a scam artist. I mean, depending on where you stand on this decision on who he is, but he was tight with Kenneth Copeland, if you know where I mean. I have a link on this description box below about his ministry. He died yesterday, and he had an interesting sermon about how much he heard from God, and uh, on and on and on. And he purchased this plane that would take him to Africa. And if you know anything about the Word of Faith Ministries, which I just started really trying to get educated on, the sowing a seed to get healthy, and it's just a really sad, interesting dynamic that if you want to get healed, you have to sow a seed of money. And they go to Africa and do this. And as poor as Africa is, they do this. They get a lot of money. So he has a plane, a very elaborate plane. Well, he did. He's passed away now. So, what do you think about tithing to ministries that are, well, internationally known, or you have any skepticism about international ministries or ministries that proclaim to help? And I'm just talking about this one ministry alone, but there are many ministries that encourage giving and tithing. I look at it this way. I go to a very poor church that doesn't get a lot of money at all. So I tithe to that church, and I think that we should not forsake the gathering of one another in an assembly, in that being said. But I think that the poor church is the churches that are denied a lot of tithing. And I live in a very poor area of town. So the churches around here don't get exactly a tithe or offering. So that link will be in the description box below about Jerry Savelle, who passed away yesterday. He was a Word of Faith minister, and his lifestyle was very lavish. He was in the Millionaire Billionaire Club along with Kenneth Copeland. I thought this was a very interesting video. I think that we should be looking at hindsight about how we give in tithe and who we should give in tithe to if we do that. I think there's a lot of skepticism. This is coming from atheists that I talk to. They think that they're a bunch of charlatans, which I do too. There's a lot of charlatans, especially online nowadays, that want money from their listeners. And I just think that in the 14 years I've had the field report, I have never asked a dime from anybody. Unless you want to buy a t-shirt that says a field report, that's a different story. I have to get them made, and it costs money to make them, but I've never done that, so I've never gone down that road, and nor do I care to. Um, I just think that if people want something, they have to request it. It's more or less like that. I don't ask anything from anybody. I don't have a Cash App account. I don't have a YouTube or um, any accounts with Venmo or anything like that. So, but this whole giving to online ministries is a little, it's, you have to draw a line, like where is your money going? And if you want to donate, that's a different story. That's totally up to you. I just am cautious because of all the scams and everything that's going on. Don't be scammed. Just be very discerning about the times that we're living in right now, because I've been scammed and I'm much more aware of the situation that we face today. So pay attention to this link. It'll be very interesting. Learn a lot about talk about scam artists, the charlatans, and you should be very intrigued by this video. Thank you for watching. God bless you.